What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Darklight coming at you with a movie review today, y'all. Today. I haven't done a movie review in so long, so I hope you guys like it. So stay tuned. Now, welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to be talking about Togo, the Untold Story. This movie has dropped on December 20th on Disney Plus. So if you guys really want to see it, head over there to that Disney Plus, man. It's a wonderful movie. Wonderful. I loved it. So I guarantee you guys will as well. Now, I will be the first to say on this video, a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I made a trailer reaction to this movie. And I pretty much called it a live action Balto. I shouldn't have done that. I should have done my research first. And I do feel like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like shit for actually saying what I said. But see, at that time, I only seen Balto when I was young, and I wasn't doing no research on Togo or anything. If y'all don't know the story or history of Togo, Togo is pretty much the hero. Balto he finished probably with the last 20 miles of it, but Togo was the straight up number one canine. He was the number one sled dog in the world to me, because he basically traveled the most. Him and his sled dogs did the most dangerous thing of all. Traveled almost 300, which 264 miles of through a treacherous and horrific storm, which pretty much he should have been the number one hero. Yeah, there was a outbreak in Nome, Alaska, where children were very sick and they needed to get the medicine. The medicine, I believe, was dropped off somewhere. There were no planes or nowhere to be able to get through that storm to bring back to Nome, Alaska. So they needed a sled dog team. Leonard Sapala, I hope I'm saying that right, and his number one sidekick. Well, I'm not gonna even say sidekick. Leonard Sapala seemed more like the sidekick than anything, but I'm just gonna say his best friend, Togo, went on this treacherous journey to retrieve this medicine and bring it back. But then this movie pretty much was on point. There's a lot of key moments that they left out, because I did my research and then came back and watched the movie, and there was few things, it wasn't much, but they stayed true to who Togo was. Now, this is a somewhat spoiler, but basically, let's just get into the review. Togo was pretty much a Siberian husky, a little bit on the undersized kind of dog. Pretty much could not be a part of a sled team. Going off by what my notes here, he was pretty much ill. He was as a young pup. He was ill, and Sapala's wife nursed him back to health. But in that time, once Togo became healthy, he pretty much was like a mischievous dog. Linus apologist didn't like him at all. He even sold him off multiple times. And that dog somehow came back each and every time. I mean, that's just one. I mean, he sold this dog to be a house dog for a lady, and he jumped through a closed window. I mean, busted glass and everything, to the point where he was at a point where he had to get back to that cabin. He wanted to join, but be a part of that sled team. He actually found his friend, and Linus Apollo just one half. He was because Linus Apollo was pretty much a sled dog trainer or a breeder. I forgot what he was. I didn't put that in my notes, so sorry. But yeah, he was a majority of sled. Excuse me. He was a sled dog trainer, breeder, and he was, he was just at a point. Truth be told, his wife should have been the legit hero, because she was telling him that this dog has the heart of a survivor. Give this dog a chance. And this movie just started out so funny that while they were sitting there during the summertime, they were fixing up their house and sled and stuff. But this dog was always roaming around, getting out of the little fence area, because he was always digging up under it, or he was always finding something to get into. And this dog was just funny, and his wife just sat there laughing at every moment, like, it serves you right, give him a chance. But it got to a point once Sapala finally just thought about it, off an incident where, now this is not in the movie. I had to do some research. That was an incident between Togo and another dog that was a part of a sled team that kind of roughed Togo up a bit, and it ended up learning his lesson. Like, no, you don't mess with other people's sled. And it got to a point, Leonard Sapala gave Togo a chance. That was now that's research. In the movie, it kind of, once he jumped through the glass and met up with Sapala, he gave him a chance on the sled team, by having him in the back first. He moved up. Then he became up there. He teamed up with another dog as a lead dog. But then come to find out, no, this dog was meant to be a straight up leader. But so this, I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really do hate that I didn't do my research in the first place. But man, reporters are just so fucking stupid. They did not give this man at the end of this whole situation with the storm and all that. Yes, I'm gonna jump into it, because this is probably one of the things that pissed me off. Once this whole relay race, they didn't want to call it, which was not a freaking race. Balto, there was a musher. Once he brought the medicine the last 20 miles back into town, a reporter came out asking questions. So what's the lead dog's name? One dog was named Fox. He didn't want to put that name because he'd been like, people would thought automatically he was a fox. And he said Balto, and Balto became the hero. Nah, that should have not happened. Disney should not have made the animated version. But let's just say, how do we know that Disney didn't have the information for themselves? Don't know, but but let's jump back into it. But this horrific journey across the ocean. Well, not the ocean, the sea. I forgot the name of the sea. I didn't put it in my notes. Yeah, I didn't put it in my notes. Dang it. But yeah, they had to travel. Leonard's supposed idea to shorten up the run was to cross this lake of ice. The first time they made it through, the second time was kind of treacherous because it was broken up. There were some things that Leonard Sapala had to do. But this movie also showed that truth be told, Leonard Sapala is supposed to be majorly like in the background. He was a hero. He was a hero for making that choice on seeing kids being sick, and he knew that he was probably the best option right now. He knew more about the land than anybody. But Togo is pretty much the number one. It's the actual hero. I'm glad that watching this movie, it showed that Togo was the one for was there for every step of the way. It really showed that he had the heart of a survivor. He really had it. Because there's been so many times that it looked like Leonard Sapolo should have died, and Togo saved the day. There was an incident where one bad night to the point where there was a storm during the night, and let me see. Yeah, there was a storm during the nighttime that got to the point Sapala can see his way to a checkpoint. I forgot what they call it, but it's pretty much a checkpoint, a spot to get to rest up and everything. Togo got him there by himself. He traveled through that storm, couldn't see, probably couldn't smell, but he got him there, and it looked like Sapala could have died in that storm. But Togo saved the day. I thought for a minute, by the end of this movie, I thought he died. But it showed that after this whole thing got away and done this thing, he survived. He was a poor injured dog, man. But this dog went through so much. Like I said, he was roughed up by another dog. He broke through some glass. He was injured then. He was always running. He had so much heart and energy, man. I really do. I'm not gonna lie. I really do feel like pitiful shit. But like I said, I seen Balto when I was little. Haven't watched it since. And this drops on this month on the 20th. I watched it as soon as I did. So sorry the video came out late. But this was just wonderful, man. I mean, it made me just feel bad that Balto was even chosen to be. This also got to the point it actually showed me that Balto, I mean, I don't know. But yeah, this gave me the reason to believe that Balto should not have actually ever been chosen at all. I mean, because I believe if the choice was given to Togo, he'd have brought that medicine in all the way into town for them last 20 miles. Because it was just probably, from what I've read, it was no more than 20 miles back into town. Togo probably would have took that last 20 miles. I think it was Leonard Sapala's decision not to, because, you know, he felt like his dog wasn't going to make it. But Togo probably would have done it. If Togo could talk, he probably would have done it. He would have told, let's take that medicine all the way into town by ourselves. We can do it because we did 264 miles. So basically, if you add 20 miles or 30 miles into it, you would have had almost 300 miles by himself. But hey, you gotta also give it up to the other lead, to the rest of the dogs. I wish I had their names down because in all actuality, gotta get my stuff focused. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know, and you change it out of focus or something. But yeah, I wish I had the name for the other dogs because it was a part of that team. They followed Togo regardless. Even though Togo did the major work, the rest of the dogs were right there behind them. Shoot, his wife should be getting a gold medal as well. Like I said, if it wasn't for her taking care of that dog, nursing him back to health, and telling her husband that, hey, this dog can be something if you just give it a chance. Not giving up, feeling sad, looked like she was ready to snap on her husband. Like, okay, you sold the dog twice. At least keep him for me as a house dog. Nah. She wasn't having him, boy. She was just mad at him, and once he gave that decision to make him a lead dog, she was happy. And then, like I said, the dog was smart. He was really smart. I ain't gonna lie, I wish I had me a Siberian Husky now. I always wanted a Husky anyway. Now give me a Siberian. I wish I could have met that dog before it passed, though. But hey, yes, this is a wonderful movie. Now, if I had to rate this movie, I'd probably get a 4.8 out of 5. The reason why that 0.2 ain't there, because by me doing research, there's a lot of stuff that they haven't put in the movie. So stuff they kind of were tweaked a little bit. But it was wonderful, though. It was still a good movie. Had me actually tear up quite a few times. Because I was wondering, like, is this dog just going to literally just get to the end and just pass out to the point where it died right there on the spot? But no, this dog managed to survive and live for quite a while, quite a long time. This dog said he wasn't going to get hit. And yeah, we got all dogs go to heaven, but he wasn't going right away. But then they got a chance. He was able to rest toward the end, during his later years. So a walk was just as good as a nice little sled runner. But so that's all I have to say for. If y'all like the video, y'all know what to do. That thumbs up. Y'all got any questions, or y'all want to put y'all thoughts in? Let me know. This is Dark Light. Coming right back at you with another video next time. Cheerio.